I've got your energy stories for the second week of December 2023. And in the first one, the top hydrogen story is leaked news suggesting that the U.S. Treasury Department will adopt strict eligibility guidelines for its low-carbon hydrogen subsidies. If the news is correct, in order to qualify for the full $3 per kilogram production tax credit, hydrogen producers will have to show that green hydrogen is sourced from resources in the same local power grid that were built no more than 3 years prior, with energy consumption matched with carbon-free electricity on an hour-for-hour basis. Rules may be out as early as next week. Shipping behemoth Maersk has ordered 4 very large ammonia carriers from South Korea's Hyundai Samho Heavy Industries at 93,000 cubic meters of cargo space, the largest in operation when they'll be commissioned in 2026. That ammonia is likely to be made from hydrogen. In similar news, Norwegian developer Skatec has signed an MOU with Egypt's Suez Canal Economic Zone for development of a $1.1 billion green methanol plant, CH303, again hydrogen in the mix, to offer maritime fuel to ships in the canal. A plant deploying 190 megawatts of electrolyzers will produce green H2 mixed with captured CO2 to yield 27,000 metric tons of methane annually. Despite recent bad news on canceled offshore wind projects due largely to supply chain issues and interest rates, a few of the earliest endeavors that acquired their hardware before cost run-ups are coming online. New York's 12-turbine, 130-megawatt South Fork wind project just delivered megawatts from its first 2 turbines to Long Island last week. Meanwhile, Avangrid and Copenhagen infrastructure partners said they have installed their first 5 13-megawatt GE Haliade X turbines at the 800-megawatt Vineyard Wind offshore project, with the first megawatts to be delivered to Massachusetts before the end of this year. In troubling national security news, a review of data for FY 2021 reveals there were over 6,000 energy outages at Department of Defense installations across the U.S., totaling over 3,000 lost days of power. About 98% of DoD installations rely on the grid. During Winter Storm Uri, 12 out of 15 primary defense installations in Texas lost power for some amount of time. The military plans to establish microgrids at every installation by 2035 and develop enough renewable energy and battery storage to make its critical missions self-sustaining by 2040. That can't happen soon enough. Liquid CO2 battery company Energy Dome is advancing its first large energy storage project, a 20-megawatt, 200-megawatt-hour undertaking in Sardinia. Energy Dome liquefies CO2, which it stores in steel tanks, and when warmed and expanded, that CO2 creates the pressure to run a turbine. There are a number of novel storage techs in that 8 to 12-hour range right now, and in a few years, winners and losers will likely get sorted out. Battery swapping for EVs isn't just in China. Here in the U.S., swapping company Ample is collaborating with Stellantis to service a fleet of 100 Fiat 500e electric mini cars, part of Stellantis' free-to-move car-sharing service. The EVs will be equipped with a modular battery-based swapping pack that installs in place of the original battery. Well, the Biden administration last week issued long-awaited guidance on domestic content in batteries eligible for EV tax credits, temporarily exempting some trace critical minerals from new strict rules barring materials from China and other countries deemed a, quote, foreign entity of concern like North Korea and Russia. The rules will come into effect in 2024 for completed batteries and 2025 for critical mineral inputs. Treasury said the limited materials exempted each account for less than 2% of the value of the battery's critical minerals. And finally, Volkswagen is advancing vehicle-to-home capabilities with a pilot project in Sweden. All of its new ID models with 77 kilowatt-hour batteries and requisite software will be able to provide energy through bidirectional power flows to homes. Houses with solar energy will be able to use EV batteries to determine whether to use grid-supplied energy or store it and discharge it from their vehicles. EVs can also charge from the grid when renewables dominate, allowing for increased development of low-carbon resources. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.